Welcome to yet another manga review, chapter 229 of My Hero Academia. Now, before we start, I want to ask you to hit that subscribe button down below. If you don't, I will fall into a crippling depression, so please do. Also, leave what you thought about the chapter in the comment section below. I really like seeing you guys' opinions. I don't like just talking at people without them also talking back, so leave your opinions, what you thought about the chapter in the comment section below. The chapter starts out with Hori showing off his fetishes to the world by showing Twice being held down and forced to watch his GF Toga get molested by a couple of mindless zombies. Of course, Girin is just like, what the fuck is happening right now? Now, we get a little bit more detail on the one guy's quirk, the puppet guy's quirk. I don't remember his name. We get a little bit more detail on it. From what it seems like is that it seems like he cannot control his puppets by default. Because I have the page right here, by the way. I already planned this out, 2000 IQ. It says, after all, we're manipulating Babaygawa. The guy in all black, the puppet guy. Model puppets. With my company's micro devices and his company's communication systems, we have absolute control over the puppets. This implies that the puppet guy doesn't usually, like, without that stuff, without the nano machines and communication devices, whatever, he doesn't have control over the puppets by default. So that's interesting. I wonder if that'll play a part into something in the future, like he summons a puppet and it betrays him. It'll be complete poetry, because that's the same thing that happened to Twice, so I really hope that happens. It'd be pretty fucking funny. We go back to what's happening to Toga and Twice, and I feel really disappointed when we came back to this, because I was expecting some hardcore hentai shit, but instead we're getting Toga's neck broken. Like, they're trying to break her neck. That is not Kino. That is not what I want out of my shonen battle series. Like, come on, Hori. But in all seriousness, we get some Twice flashbacks. We learn that everything happened because one bad day. Twice hit a guy with his motorcycle. That guy ended up being a very important person to his villainous group. His villainous group kicks him out. He becomes very Ronrei, very Ronrei, and he starts making clones to talk to. He starts using those clones to rob banks and whatnot. And then we get a little bit more detail on how much his little clones, his copies, can take in damage, what his shadow clones can withstand. According to him, an adult person, an adult male, a broken arm is enough to completely disintegrate the clone. So his whole life he's been avoiding taking damage, because he thinks, if I take that much damage, if I get so much of if I get just an arm broken, I will disappear. So that's his mentality. That's been his whole mentality this whole series. Then we go back to present day. He's still struggling right there. The puppet guy decides to break Twice's arms. Oh no, shit's about to go down. Twice gets his arms broken, and then he realizes that, holy shit, my arms are broken and I still haven't disappeared yet. And then he goes sicko mode and summons a bunch of clones. End of chapter. This chapter really made me like Twice a lot more. I think it's because, especially since now he's going to lose all that, oh no, I'm splitting shit, oh no, I need my mask. Because now he knows he is the one, don't weigh a ton, don't need a gun to get respect up on the streets, you know? Like, he is the original. So now he's going to be over all that insanity. He's just going to be him. He's going to be completely normal. I wonder how his personality is going to be played from now on, since him being insane, splitting and stuff has always been a very central part to his personality. I think I just used that word right, central. it's been such a huge part of his personality that I really want to know how things are going to go for him from now on. I believe it was mentioned that Toga at some point started waking up during this, so yeah, she's fine, she's dandy, she's not going to be in a coma for the rest of the series or anything, so yay, I guess. I really liked that Killing Joke reference on the final page. I didn't notice it the first time I read the page. It was only during my second reading when I was preparing for this review that I noticed, holy shit, that super cool, epic Killing Joke reference. That is so epic. Hori, you are an absolute madman. We live in a society. That's how I felt when I noticed that quote. Now, I don't know if this was mentioned earlier in the series, but I really wonder if Twice has a limit to how many clones he can make. Like, is this some Naruto shit where he can summon thousands and thousands of clones? Or is it something like, I don't know, that one guy who has to eat sugar to get stronger? Like, is it like that where he has to have food in him to be able to produce these people? I'm sorry about that dog, by the way. Does he need food in him? Does he need something in him to be able to produce these clones? I kind of don't want a limit to how many clones he can make. It'll be really interesting seeing him make hundreds and hundreds of clones, but I have a feeling Hori is going to put a limit on it. He loves putting limits on quirks, sometimes very unnecessary limits, but whatever. Altogether, it was a really good chapter. I thought, this arc altogether has been really, really good. I'm loving it. I'm loving how we're not spending all the time on Deku. I think Hori realized that it's a really good idea to not spend as much time on Deku when he saw how well received the Pro Hero arc was, because this is just great, especially really amazing compared to the joint training arc, Class B versus Class A, because that was absolute trash. But yeah, great chapter. I rate 8.5 to 9 out of 10. You would not believe how long it took for me to make this review. There have been so many noises in the background, so many interferences, I guess is the right word, that it's just like there's currently an interference going on right now. There's a dog barking, but I can't stop that, so I'm just whatever. Thanks for watching the video. If you got this far, thank you. I appreciate it. And there's a car in the background going vroom vroom right now. That is annoying. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.